will love this frosting recipe just because it doesn't leave a greasy, gritty taste in your mouth. It literally gets you sweet, off sweet, depending on how much salt you put in, and then all of a sudden it's just gone. My customers raved about it.
Excellent.
Okay, now see how we're going to stand that up, and we're going to get rid of that little ridge. You just work it back and forth, staying put. Now you can also take scissors and make it do this so that you have a little bit smaller, pushing along here. You can feel where the ridges are to get it nice and smooth. Now it's important that your side be smooth, but it's going to push up that little gap right here, which is good because then your border is going to cover it. All right, all the way around. All right, this is the Viva, so I'm going to show you what the other textures look like on here. Isn't that cool? It just gets you that much closer to a perfect cake. All right, let's cut a piece of the Bounty with the texture on it. I never had to worry about, this is before fondant. I've only been playing with fondant for 10 years. Seems like California is the last place to find out about the things going on around here. So buttercream is my background. I started decorating when I was 18. And there was...
I'm sorry, we have a quick question.
Okay.
Because we're talking about this right now. How firm do you rub the paper towel into the cake? How firmly do you rub it?
It's a touch and feel. It's just how much do you, until you feel yourself touching the cake. If you push it hard, you're going to move everything out of the way. So it's just a light floating across.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you.
You can feel the texture on the paper towel, then you know you got it. If you're watching it, look, it's adhering. So you know you've got it where you need it. Does that answer your question?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay, and then I like to use the little pinky finger going up and down on the sides. If you push too hard, you're going to break the crust. See that?
Uh-huh.
Aha. That's a fun texture.
It's nice.
Isn't that cool?
I know you got to
See,
trust
I
us,
missed a
folks.
spot right there.
I know it may be hard to see on camera, but you know, because it's so white, but it
You guys see
really
that?
looks great.
So I'm going to set this back on here. Now, because I'm not lining up the pattern, I'm going to press a little bit more. Because the buttercream is not hard, it's just crusted, it'll reset the pattern and make sure I get this one spot. But if you're going to be perfectionism, they're not going to look that close. They're going to look at your decorating. This is just for fun. Okay?
Very cool.
Very cool, very cool. You want to see another one?
Yes.
Let's do this one.
Okay, this is a different pattern now.
This is a different pattern. See, this one's got a border down here, and it's got on this side, then there's pattern here, and there's a border there. I could take and follow this border here and cut it off. Because we just want that fun little quilted look. Or rounded oval pattern. Because there's a line on here with that pattern. I can get this pretty straight. There, see?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's put this one right here. I'm going to cut this in half. Just because it's easier when it's not flopping over. Okay. Set it on here. Press. At this angle, it's hard to do it with my hand so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So we'll use the one finger I'm using just to glide over the paper towel. Choose which one works best for you till you see it, and then you can see it stick, and then you press where it is. It also smooths out this bump. See that little ridge right there?
Mm-hmm.
Helps get rid of that too. Pushes it up from your smoothing. All right, I feel that's ready. Right up to the corner. So it's a trial and error to see which paper towel is going to work the best for you.
Mm-hmm.